Welcome to another early morning Sunday show.
Good morning and welcome back to the Early Morning Sunday Show, the show that takes records, everyday mundane records, and brings new life to them. Or actually, most people just say, they still seem mundane, but some real neat new stuff this week. So good morning and thank you for coming. I do have my first new album of 2026. First new music of the year. A great power pop from last year I missed, didn't find out about. Some psych rock, some Japanese math rock, record store day item, and an album that I couldn't believe I didn't have yet. So, but now I do. So, well, hey, hope you enjoy that. But first, there's this.
Look at me, buddy.
Just get on nice to the side. Okay.
You want me to do that for you? All right, we'll get the three off. Yeah, Dad.
Abs. Oh, there's a bunny back there. I see movement.
Oh, real buddy.
Yeah. Everywhere's gonna be. Hey, do you want to do kickdown for the night first?
Joy did.
I'll do it. You keep walking. Go get Aiden. Aiden's in there. Go get him. I'll bring it to you.
That's in the Omaha Henry Dorley's Zoo. At Christmas time when we went there, we went to see these zoo lights. I mean, it seems like every zoo does zoo lights because it makes a lot of money. I mean, our botanical garden has botanical lights, or however. Always, something out there because we like lights. At least in the U.S., we like lights. I don't know about you overseas. Maybe you're not into lights like we are, but my God, put something shiny in front of us and we're just like, like that. And so when we went to this, we were going, oh, it worked. It did its job, but it was pretty phenomenal. It was really neat. We had all my family went there, my immediate family, that is, and some of my cousins and sisters. Yeah, there was a big group of us, so good time. Very, very nice. I had my flu shot a week ago, and it got a cold. It's not the flu, it's a cold. At least I think. I just finished up this book, Kim Gordon, A Girl in the Band. This was highly recommended to me by a number of you. Looks like it must have come out originally from a library. You go on, you can get these used, obviously, and which I prefer to do when I go on to Amazon. This was a pretty fast and easy read because there was like lots of pictures in here, lots and lots of pictures. Of course, as I'm flipping this, you're not seeing a single picture, are you? But trust me, see, picture. Almost every chapter has a picture, and a chapter generally is about 5 pages. with there's blank space. So it's a fast read. It is not a tell-all book on Sonic Youth. This is about Kim Gordon. It's about her feelings and thoughts being a girl in the band, but also going into other things like fashion, some stuff about other people that they meet. She doesn't go and blast folks or anything like that. She's pretty nice, but just her growing and maturing from, fairly, shy and that into a little more outgoing. So, yeah, very nice book. Amy Poehler says Kim Gordon writes the way she plays, fiercely, honestly, and with creative abandon of a singular artist. So if that helps you, that's good. But yeah, no, it's a good read. I said not super thick, but enjoy. Okay. Otherwise, finally got cold here. We're still in drought. We're still in these fire conditions. So, yeah, Colorado's still up. Lowest snowpack that's ever been on record in the mountains. They have snow. You can ski, but not all runs are even open yet. Just no snow. While the West Coast is underwater, the East Coast is under snow. Midwest is, under snow and freezing their ass off. And, for the most part, it was about 60 last week. We finally got cold the last couple of days, but yeah. All right. I'll handle the drought right now as long as I can be outside hiking and stuff. So pretty nice. So let's get into some music. Very first new album I bought this year of new music is a group called Lemon Days. And Lemon Days is out of the UK. They formed in 2016 and they're in Cambridge. Music is, let's give adjectives. Your adjectives for this group is noisy, heavy, warm, and fuzzy. Okay? Noisy, heavy, warm, and fuzzy. The album. Now, this one had a number. This is kind of neat. Cool album. Yeah, that looked nice. But there was, oh my goodness, I bought this off Bandcamp, and the first 50 people, got an extra bunch of stuff, and it's already going away. So they sent for the extra stuff. There's nothing on these, just pictures kind of there. Okay, because I don't know what I'll do with them, but it's stuff. And we all like stuff. That one's kind of neat of the high wires. And, here we go. I'll give this out for those that want to be first. There's your code. And it's autographed. An autographed poster, or almost an autographed, very big postcard. Very nice. So that was fun to get in here, and this is a limited edition to 300 on Bandcamp, and the first 50 got that, and unbelievably, I was one. But there's so many things on Bandcamp, I'm not surprised. So the music, kind of a cross between shoegaze and noise rock. There's post rock you could put in there. It's 3 ladies and 1 gentleman that play in this group. This is their first EP called Subtext. And really, it's filled with experimentation. They've done a number of singles, but now we're getting closer to doing an album. The music is rooted in shoegaze, but there's definitely this post-rock happening on there. Vocals, they're dreamy, they're floaty, like you would expect out of a shoegaze thing. Music has a lot of textures. The tracks are layered, and you could almost call, should we say, alt gaze? How about, let's do that. Let's make up a new thing, alt gaze. Maybe it's already been made up. There's a song on there. It starts off with Polari, and excuse me, Polari is it's just, it was done during COVID. That's when they made the song, and it's just full of these shimmering, powerful guitars that are going on. It just swells. It's almost like raw energy happening in there. Great song. C equals Bane. I don't know where they got up with some of the stuff, but you know, I don't make it up. It's kind of ominous almost. Bombastic, dramatic tension is happening within the music. I enjoyed this album a lot. Again, I am a fan of the shoegaze genre, and they do it well, but there's more to it than just that. So it's 5 songs, but you know, they last. There isn't like, oh, 3 minutes, one and done. No, they kind of go on. And yeah, this is really nice. Great pickup to start the year. Quite happy with it. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. I think I may lose my voice during this. We have, I saw this, one of the best of 2025 videos, Dropkick. And Dropkick, I believe Jack the Vinyl Voyage talked about this. They are out of Scotland, and they formed in 2001. And the vinyl is that's very bluesy, very bluey. And there is a insert. Oh, here we go. Many years ago, I took my wife on she loves hot air balloons, looking at them. I think it was an anniversary thing, and I actually did something. And I got us tickets for a hot air balloon ride. It was very nice. It was very enjoyable. It was a beautiful day. You know, it wasn't too cold up there, and yeah, you just kind of float. That's what you do. You float. You know, you go up and you float, and you just hope that that thing keeps going, because if it doesn't go, you're going, yeah. Kind of a thing that happens with hot air balloons. It's like, oh, I'm going to jump out and parachute. No, the balloon's going to just crash right on top of you. So, but yeah, well, enjoyed that. So this here is kind of power pop. Sunny, let's call it sunny power pop, though the album's very, very cloudy. So I understand that. And there is a dose of Americana probably is pushed into the music. Just a lot of warm melodic hooks. Very enjoyable. They're fans of Beatles, of Elvis, of Tom Petty, of Jayhawks. So you could see where this, is kind of coming from. 2 brothers started it, Alistair and Andrew Taylor. Only one of it's currently in there, and I believe it is. Which one is still there? Andrew's still there. Alistair had other things to do in life. So Primary Colors came out last year, and it is just a trio now. I think they started with 4 or 5 people. There's a lot of jangly guitar, and again, just great power pop happening. Birds and Tom Petty type feel is when I was listening to it. That's what kept coming to my mind with these guys. It's very melodic, a lot of great harmonies happening. So if this is your kind of music, you'd really enjoy this. There's 10 songs, about 3 minutes apiece, so it moves along. And if you like a little jingle jangle in your pants, that's probably not the right way to say that. If you just like a little jingle jangle, this is going to give that to you. Teenage Fan Club would be another one if you're fans of them. So yeah, Dropkick, Primary Colors. Very good. Those best of videos, I really enjoy them. I really enjoy them because I find that there's a lot of cool stuff I didn't buy.
It's exciting, but I am happy to be left behind. Make a move, avoid the edge, lifting up the words you said, tip me over the other ledge. You'd be forgiven for taking it too far. I lack awareness of who you are. Wait another day, might be fine.
That moves us to this. This is Dementia 13. Out of Ohio, formed in 85, broke up in 91, and it goes that way. Well, you kind of got a feeling what you're going to get here, right? The album, there we go. And there's an insert that has, this just has from this record company, the different albums you can buy from them. Isn't that nice? That is fun when you get these kind of things. There's some compilations and different things. Dementia 13, it says young band from mid-USA with a Syd Barrett touch. So that's, oh, there's the Trifles. I got that album. These guys or gals are the wildest garage grunge. So Dementia 13, it is a fusion of garage, of psych, more psych probably, and even acoustic folk. And they put out a total of 6 LPs from 85 to 91. Brad Warner is the main person, and then he just fills it in with whatever else. Hey, you want to play on this album? No, come play with me. Come play with me. I'm not sure if that's even right anymore. These are, he named the Dementia 13, named after a Francis Ford low-budget slasher movie that I guess he really, really liked. They are great. The guitars on here are fun. It's really psyche. The lyrics kind of warbly off-key. Okay. Singing is not necessarily his forte. Ultra fuzzed out guitars though, and it is some weird backing instruments also are happening in there, so very, very different. This is Mirror Mind, and this came out in 1987, and so you can see, right now you can't see yourself, but you can, if you look, you can see yourself in there. So how fun is that? You can stare at yourself. This is a good mix of psych and garage. Heavier on the psych in the garage. Songs like 20 Years Before My Time, he sings about how he missed the psychedelic revolution of the 60s, and he's sad about that. He probably wanted enlightenment, and just like he didn't fright his brain out. There's a song, Mushroom Season. So, okay, where we're going here. Mushroom Season, all right? His singing is awful. I mean, on that side, it's just, oh my God. You suck. Yeah, but maybe that's why you quit doing it. But overall, the guitars are great. The fuzz is great. Some of the songs are loud. You don't notice his vocals. Mushroom Season, they allowed his vocals to shine, which was a mistake. He should have took more mushrooms, I guess, before doing it. So something different, something fun. Mind-blowing. Well, maybe his, but it's good, but not great. But it's cheap, okay? Cheap heat.
Just wanna be inside. That's 'cause you put a spell on me, baby. Got me mesmerized. Got me
All right, let's go to this one. Group out of Japan called Tricot. 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 The name of the album is The. See, they're saying The. How, different to put in your thing. Tricot formed in Japan in 2010, and they are still going. It's math rock, primarily indie rock, post rock. You're going to get a lot of that in there. Vinyl. That's a fun, swirly thing. Saw this in a record store. Didn't know what I was getting, so I got it. Tricot's music is characteristic of frantic math rock rhymes that underpin Ikuyu's vocals, which flip from sprightly to a sprawling rage on a knife's edge. If you are a fan, now write this down. If you're a fan, or listen up here. Battles, Speedy Ortiz, Zach Hill's pre-Death Grip band, Hella, and Proto-Emo's Don Caballo, you'll find plenty to like here. I must be old, man. I don't know any of them. Nothing. So this music, though, they've done 7 LPs. They've done 7 LPs, and they do a lot of time signature changes when you're listening to them. They kind of shifted around quite a bit, and the music can be very frantic at times. This is a repress that came out in 2013, the original. It is their debut album. It's accessible but challenging. I mean, just the word math rock scares the bejesus out of me. I go, oh man, am I going to have to do trig doing this to listen to it? But there's powerful female vocals, and they're sung in Japanese. Basically, there's 3 solid members and a rotating drummer. Always the drummer. Hey, yeah, I'm just bringing a different drummer. Seems like. This is rhythmically adventurous when you listen to it. There's just stuff happening on here. There was once Toby was the song. There's just so much happening. It was almost chaotic from what I was listening to, but there's still a lot of melodic ideas happening underneath all of it. Something so different. This takes you on a ride, and the problem with the ride, you're just not sure where you're going, and if they're going to let you off. So it was different. It was really different. It's not scary. It's not like, oh my God, this is so weird, because I got it. I enjoyed this album, but just kind of completely different for me. I do not plan to go into the math rock, become an expert on the math rock genre, but once in a while you pick something up like this, and you got to give it a try. Moves us to Record Store Day next, and we'll just show this one. A lot of people bought this, the Jazz Dispensary Green Bullets. Pretty cool. And this is it's a concept album, so it's just instrumental. Always interesting when we say it's a concept, but it's instrumental. And it was the summer of '77, was a scorcher. The only thing thicker than a notorious LA smog was the infamous green smoke of a new strain, making a name for itself from the dive bars of San Fernando Valley to the beachfront mansions in Malibu, aptly named Green Bullets. Due to the 32 caliber-like shape of its seeds, shipments of this righteous grass were smuggled through the border once a month, hidden inside the rims of 18-wheelers. Now, if you're still intrigued, therein lies the opportunity for the Estevez brothers, 2 failed musicians turned hustlers who own money to essentially every power player in the seedy underbelly of Tinseltown. The plan was simple. Hijack the truck, pass the border, Move the stash, take the cash. Move the stash, take the cash. Book a plane out to a little island where nobody could find them and never look back. You know, if you get all that money and then you go to an island where no one can find, what are you going to do with your money? It's like going to Gilligan's Island, but you know what? These guys have it figured out, I guess. What followed was a 2-day crime saga involving dirty cops, angry mobster, high-speed chases, shootouts, explosions, and a whole lot of blood. And that's what you get on an instrumental. So, but there is so many interesting groups on here. You have Dizzy Gillespie, Isaac Hayes, Bill Summers, Mongo Santa Maria, Blackbirds, Merle Saunders. A lot of them I don't know, but this is very good. It just has that 70s action vibe to it, which makes it a lot of fun. Fun album, nice to listen to. Again, many of you collect every jazz dispensary. Some of you don't bother. And me, I pick and choose what I want, depending on it. Final album, one that unbelievably I did not have in my collection. And, you know, since the flood, I can't believe I never bought it yet. But I found I was missing it, and Jim Gleason took care of me. It's Elton John's Greatest Hits. This is the only Elton John album you need to have. Did I just say that? I love this album. This is my favorite Elton John. It was my first Elton John album I ever got. Columbia Record Club, 13 albums for a penny. Ta-da! And I bought this and learned about Elton John's music. Now, I'd heard some on AM radio. Crocodile Rock was big growing up, but never was, you know, this huge fan. I had a lot of his albums on my past collection just because I thought you should. I was spending money. This is just an incredibly beautiful copy. We're just staring at this, looking at this, going, oh man, look at these guys. Wow, cool, and all that. Yeah, spent a lot of time looking at that. It comes with great Elton John's Greatest Moments. It has the flyer for everything else he has. I mean, this is just an incredible, beautiful, it's much better than the copy I had because I played it a lot. And I'll still play this. When I go for an Elton John album, I'll pull this. It's going to happen. Because I really, I like the hits. And, you know, I mean, he has other good stuff. And I do get that. But generally, I just want to sing along to the hits. And this is how you sing along to the hits. I'm so excited to get this. I'm doing a purge. I'll look at his other albums after you decide, do I really, really need it? So for the purge, I've pulled 100 albums to listen to. It's probably about 10 cubes, 100 albums I've pulled. And 60 of them made out. I got about 5 or 6 of them on the fence on, trying to decide, do I like it? Do I not like it? Will I play? Will I? And really say, well, if you're kind of trying to decide, you probably don't need it. But yeah, this is hard. It really is hard. But yeah, I am just delighted to get this back. It's Greatest Hits. I like Greatest Hits. I want to hear the hits. You know, there's Greatest Hits Part 2. Not nearly as good. This has the early stuff. Really good. Very good. Enjoy. You know, completes my Elton John collection. It's not that big, but I like him. I love his hits. All right, that's what we got for today. I did it, made it through. And appreciate you dropping by and hanging out. Otherwise, I've had a lot of music come in, and I've started the year off not doing well as far as not buying a lot of music. So, oh well, that's gone. I have not bought a box set yet. I just like to say that. So I'm sticking to that. That's all. Thank you again. Everyone have yourself a great week. Take care. Bye.